Hello, everyone. My name is Merrick, and I am here today to talk to you about a practice that I'm very passionate about, something I firmly believe in, and it is a practice that I would like to see implemented in all schools, in all classrooms, and at every single grade level. So, to start off today, first, I want you to think back to when you were in school. Could be any time of your life when you were in school, a younger grade, an older grade, it doesn't matter. But think back and think about what was your favorite assignment. Was it a worksheet, a book report, a project, a PowerPoint presentation? What was your favorite assignment that you had when you were in school? Got it? Okay, I remember one time I was in second grade and I read this book series called The Babysitter's Club. It was very popular when I was younger. But there was a character in these books that had diabetes. Not 7 years old, I didn't know what diabetes meant. So I went and asked my teacher, what does diabetes mean? She explained it to me, and that should have been that, but it wasn't. I have a very creative, hands-on type learning style. So I went home and told my mom that when I asked my teacher about diabetes, she told me to go do a book report. So my mom and I spent the whole weekend at the library doing research on the internet, looking up diabetes, putting together a presentation and a book report on it. Come to find out, that's not what happened. That's not what my teacher told me. But that was just the kind of hands-on type learner I was. So some of my favorite assignments that I remember had that hands-on element. I remember building a 3D model of a human cell. I remember building a roller coaster with nothing but a marble and empty paper towel rolls. We got to reenact the pioneer days. These are the memories that stuck with me from school, my favorite projects. I was able to use my creativity, and by utilizing my hands, it helped engrave what I was learning into my brain and into my memory. So this is just my own personal example. Some of yours might have been the same, and some of yours might have been very, very different. That brings me to the importance of differentiated instruction and differentiated learning. Differentiated instruction and learning is crucial to reach all students. The practice of differentiated instruction involves meeting your students where they are at. So you can use a variety of strategies to help create a curriculum that's more individualized to your students and will get them what they need and be effective. This can be done two different ways. The first way is by focusing on where the student is academically and helping them from that perspective. The other way is by thinking about how a student learns best, and tailoring your delivery to that student and offering them tiered assignments so they have some choice and some autonomy in what they're doing. For this purpose today, I want us to focus on how each individual student learns, what their different learning styles and learning types are. So it's important to know that different students learn different ways. There is a wide range of learners nowadays. Every student learns differently. Some students are auditory learners. Some students are visual learners. Some students learn hands-on, and some students learn through repetition. There are even some students who learn best by having a combination of all four of these, or maybe two or three of these different learning styles. Providing a well-rounded education gives these students an opportunity to learn with a combination of these learning styles in mind. That's the ideal way that we want to strive for. So you might be thinking, it is already so hard to plan one lesson and one assignment for that lesson and give it out. How am I going to incorporate all these different tiered assignments for different types of learners? Don't worry, I came prepared. If your school has a makerspace already, this is a great place to implement tiered learning and differentiated instruction. You can give students time to practice in the makerspace with more hands-on type projects and the ability to create things. In younger grades, centers might be an ideal time to incorporate different kinds of learning. You could have a building or project center, a writing center, a technology center, a game center. There are many different kinds of centers you would come up with that target each one of these learning areas. And as always, any of these centers can be tiered or can be tailored to different subjects and different standards. So it's really easy to adjust in that area. You can assign a variety of assignments, so that will make a huge difference for some students. Instead of sending a worksheet for homework every night, mix it up a little bit. give reports, maps, collages, diagrams, PowerPoint presentations, other things of the same nature. Some of these might require a longer period of time that they need to get them done, and that's okay. But it's giving a variety to the things you assign. Lastly, keep in mind that all students prefer something different. So sometimes offering students their own choice in assignments is the best way to go about this. This could be the choice of writing a paper, making a PowerPoint, or just doing a worksheet. But if you're giving students the freedom to choose how they are learning, then this is how they will learn best.